Hello students, today we are discussing about Steephen Greenbalt. Before going into the details of this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. So, important works of Steephen Greenbalt are The Power of Forms in the English Renaissance, Towards the Poetics of Culture, Water Relic, Renaissance Man and His Role, Renaissance self-fashioning from Thomas More to Shakespeare, Shakespearean negotiation, circulation of social energy in Renaissance England, practicing new historicism, rise and fall of Adam and Eve, resonance and wonder. These are the important works of Steephen Greenbalt. So let's discuss about his main concepts. Actually, Steephen Greenbalt coined the term New Historicism. So, what is New Historicism? In this one, we are trying to find out or locate a relation between a work and its historical background. We are finding a link or a relation between a work and its historical context. This is new historicism. But in cultural materialism, the thinkers are trying to find out what all are the hidden facts or the negative sides behind every cultural text. In this one, they are saying, thinkers are saying that before each cultural practice like novels, dramas and poems or films, whatever it is, the ruling class or the upper class are trying to project only their positive sides, and they are purposely hiding some negative sides of their class. And in cultural materialism, intellectuals are trying to find out all those hidden facts. This is cultural materialism. So this is the basic difference between new historicism and cultural materialism. And this new historicism is coined by Steephen Greenbalt, and he is using this concept in his works like The Power of Forms in English Renaissance, Renaissance self-fashioning, and circulation of social energy. In the Power of Forms in English Renaissance, he is talking about how art forms are used to spread the power of English monarchy during the period of English Renaissance. How the monarchy or the Queen Elizabeth used used forms, that is art forms like drama, dramas, novellas, and songs to spread her authority. This is what Greenbalt meant by the power of forms in during the English Renaissance period. Here he is giving certain examples like the pastoral forms used by Edmund Spenser in his work Fairy Queen to establish or spread the authority of Queen Elizabeth. This is the most important example, and by using this, Edmund Spenser is establishing or trying to tell to the whole world about the supremacy of Queen Elizabeth during English Renaissance period. Next example is the play of Richard II written by Shakespeare. Here, Greenbalt says that whenever we are watching a drama or reading a novel, we have to connect that novel or drama to the that particular period's culture. This is new historicism. In this one, he talks about Queen Elizabeth of England and her hostilities against the play Richard II. In order to understand Richard II, we have to look at Renaissance of Elizabethan age and how all these plays showcase the culture during the period of Renaissance. When we are evaluating the play Richard II, we have to understand or analyze the positive sides and the negative sides, the patronizing of Queen Elizabeth and her hostilities against this Richard II. All this we have to consider. Another example is A Midsummer's Night. Here, Shakespeare used the fairy tale of that period to establish the authority of the monarchy of that period. He used these fairy tales because it was prominent form of culture or a prominent art form during the Renaissance period. That's why Shakespeare used fairy tales in Night. So this shows the culture of Renaissance period. Next example, which Greenbalt points out in The Power of Forms, is the play Othello. In Othello, Desdemona, the heroine, is the victim also. So Greenblat says that this work shows the husband and wife relation during the Renaissance period. He argues that Desdemona's willingness to allow her husband's will leads to her destruction. In the Renaissance society, he thinks that Greenbalt argues that there may be an idea that if one loves his wife too much, it will lead to her destruction. So this thinking may have projected in the work Othello by Shakespeare. So this is another type of Renaissance culture which we are watching in the work Othello. And the most important example, that is another one, that is the work Tempest. And through this Tempest, Greenbart says that Shakespeare is expressing Queen Elizabeth's interest in colonialism and exploration, because this Tempest is about colonialism. Tempest setting gives Shakespeare a chance to express magic, forgiveness, and action. Exploration and colonialism began to start during Elizabethan period, and Queen Elizabeth was colonizing different parts during this period. So through this Tempest, Greenwald is showing, through this, according to Greenwald, through this work Tempest, Shakespeare is showing Queen Elizabeth's interest in attacking and exploring and capturing the capturing other parts of the world. This is expressed, this culture of that culture of exploration is expressed through the work Tempest. Next important concept of Stephen Greenbalt is circulation of social energy. So social energy is a thing that can be circulated in society. That is, social energy is the It's the desires of people, their sexual excitements, their power as a group, their dreams, their anxieties. All these togetherly, the all these feelings of people are togetherly called social energy. So Greenbart says that it can be circulated easily, and unless it is stopped, it can be circulated very easily. So according to Stephen Greenbalt, even the book of a dead author can circulate this social energy. It can circulate the dreams and anxieties of people, even though the writer of that book is dead, is no more. The author's views are relevant till today in society because it contains social energy, because these books keeps on influencing society unless or until it stops circulating its desires and ambitions. That even if the author is dead, it can influence the people. That's why Greenwald is saying that the book of a dead author can circulate social energy. The best example is the books of Mahatma Gandhi. Even though Gandhiji died, his ideas are still relevant, and still it's are influencing we Indians. This is a kind of a circulation of social energy. So again, Greenwald says that even though there is a circulation of this energy can be spreaded through all the art forms. So every art forms like novels, dramas, songs, films, television programs, all these are art forms. So these art forms are established used to establish or spread the authority and or power of ruling class or the superstructure. This is the basic thinking of all the Marxist thinkers, that all the art forms are used to spread the authority um, of the powerful people, and so these art forms are never neutral. In one way or another way, they are supporting mm, the dreams of wealthy, powerful class. There is a hidden agenda behind every work. So this is what Greenwald says in the work Circulation of Social Energy. Next one is Poetics of Culture. Actually, this Poetics of Culture is a synonym for New Historicism. Towards the end of 1980s, Greenwald and other communist thinkers themselves started to use the word cultural poetics um, in place of new historicism. So in new historicism, they are trying to find out the link or connection between the cultural forms like novels, dramas, etc., and their historical background. For this purpose, they evaluate cultural practices like literature, music, film, sports, etc., and the thinkers are trying to find out the history of these cultural formations, and they also try to link one cultural practice with another. This is the main idea of cultural poetics explained by Stephen Greenbalt. Thank you.